Hi guys, it's your girl Princess Thai Battle Thai Sensual. So I did said earlier that I'll be live today at 6 p.m. We actually want to talk about, let me pin the topic. Sorry, trying to. Okay, so I have pinned what we'll be talking about. Please, if anyone can hear me, please indicate so I can go on. I want to be sure that I am audible. Hi Tino Sports. Hi Mr. Tikoy. Hi Reality Laser Cut. Ashabi oge ọ̀rẹ́ mi àtàtà. Please, I need somebody to indicate if I'm very audible. I want to know if this is working perfectly well. So our topic for today will be hypertension and its hazard on sexual health. And today I'll be bringing in one very pretty, amazing, delectable, intelligent, wholesome, like, she's a sister. She's into herbs and aphrodisiacs as well. She's into herbal stuffs generally. Yeah, not just aphrodisiacs and all of that. She will be our host for this evening. She'll be the one to come and talk to us about the hypertension and its hazard on sexual health. So it's going to be a very interactive session. I hope you guys will stay tuned and just take your time and listen. So I'll bring her up right away.
Hi, sis.
Good
evening.
My own Ashabi is here.
Good evening. Shawakwa.
My amazing Ashabi.
Good evening, sis. Can you hear me? Mowakwa, can you hear me clearly?
Báwo ni day?
Fine. Shank bought me clearly.
Am I audible at all?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, you can hear me?
Yes.
Funny enough, I can't even hear you.
Really? I can hear you clearly.
Show me Nick Bokini your bye.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Maybe I'll remove it because I don't know why I cannot hear you. Can you please talk? I want to be like I still hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
Very well. Very well.
Okay. Okay, good evening, sis. Shawakba.
Good evening, Moa. Okay, Inko.
Wow.
It's nice to have you on board. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you on board, and thank you for
So,
at least giving me a bit of your time.
you know, this is my first time of coming on live to talk. This is my
I
first
know, I dragged
time.
you here.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
dragged you here.
This is
I
my
dragged you here.
first
I
time.
have to. You can't be keeping all that
Okay.
intelligence. You can't just keep it and be hiding it from us.
I
Please,
beg you.
come and share it with us. We want to
Okay.
learn from your knowledge.
Okay. So you said the topic is hypertension and its effect on sexual wellness, especially men,
Exactly.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Hypertension it has to do with the blood flow in the body, you understand, and sexual health too. Let's say, how let's say weak erection, quick ejaculation. It all has to do with how blood flows to their penile area. You understand? Uh, so that is the reason why when some guys use sexual health herbs, probably to increase their libido, to cure quick ejaculation or whatever, and they are not seeing any effect, they will say the herbs is not working. It's not as if the herbs is not working. If you're hypertensive or you have any cardiovascular related health issues, no matter what you use, except those things are put into consideration, it won't work.
Exactly.
You understand? So now there's some little herbs that we don't really look at their side here, and they helps a lot with hypertension. Aside sexual health, hypertension is a silent killer. You understand?
Very
Hypertension is
silent.
a silent killer. It has killed a lot of people, and a whole lot of people are suffering from. Aside sexual health, hypertension is not something you're supposed to joke with. And things like cinnamon, garlic, I used to preach it a lot. I think I have like 10 posts talking about how garlic is going to help hypertensive patients. But because of the holder, people don't really like garlic. They will tell you they don't like the smell. It
See,
smells somehow.
let me cite an example. Let me cite an example as to what you just said.
Okay.
When I recently a lady, an elder lady, she used to buy herbs from me for her husband. So when I soaked the herbs for her, I added garlic. She messaged me and said, my husband does not like the smell. My husband does not do this. I said, I'm very sorry, ma'am, but I hope you know that because your husband is an older person, that's why I'm adding this to it. And this is really, really very good for him. Because a lot of these people, they won't even tell you that their husband is battling this. They won't let you know they have these issues or whatsoever. The next thing, they'll come back to you and say that these things are not working. Lately, I've inculcated that habit of whatever herbs I am soaking for any man, I am putting garlic.
Garlic must be there if you want it to work.
Do you have ulcer? Once they tell me they don't have ulcer, that's scary.
You had it.
Because these things, I wish people know how effective garlic is and the kind of benefit it has.
Garlic is underrated here in Nigeria, sincerely. If I'm going to treat you for anything that has to do with cardiovascular health, I am going to add garlic to it so far you don't have ulcer. You understand? Anything related to cardiovascular health, I'll add garlic to it. And when people come to me and say they want something they can be using for their hypertension that they don't really have much, and I tell them to go and buy garlic, they'll be like, garlic, that thing that smells, you understand? That thing that smells, and they'll be like, it's cheap. Why will it cure hypertension? I'll sit some of them down.
I once told the lady that chatted and said she needed me to deliver honey for her dad. She now said, that's true. My dad is battling with hypertension and it's been a whole lot of blah, 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 blah. In my kind mind, though, I just said, you know what? Since you said you don't have much and you guys have been spending on this and all that, you know what you just do? Just buy garlic. Don't go and buy the powdered one. Buy it, peel it yourself, dry it, know that you are dehydrating it yourself. Grind it, and get Ceylon cinnamon, mix it together, blend it together, and be using it with warm water. This lady said,
they won't
you have tried
appreciate you.
different things. So she tried to downplay what I just gave as an advice. And in my mind, I was like, sis, if you believe it's going to work for your dad, please try it. But if you don't, all well and good. Because the fact that they want to do it themselves, and one thing they don't understand is people like like come and make any effort into
They don't
anything.
like
going
when you
to
tell them the truth. They don't
telling
like when you tell them the truth.
The popular one you are buying from Aboki wants to make a lot of money. You blend everything with the back.
Exactly.
And that's why it's always brown. Original garlic is never brown.
No.
It will give you the whitish cream color.
Exactly. Original garlic is never brown. So when I tell them to go and use garlic, they'll be like, that cheap thing, that thing that smells. I do take my time to sit some of them down and explain to them why garlic will help them. What did you say?
No, somebody made a comment, so I just did a thumbs up for her.
Okay, so I do take my time to sit some of them down and explain to them why they need garlic. You understand? Sis, I think I will need to attend to something. You know what I mean? I will need to attend to something. Okay. Well, I'll continue. The person is already. So I do sit them down, explain to them why they need garlic, why they need to use garlic, how garlic is going to help with enough blood flow in the system. But some of them will be like, that cheap thing, why should I use it? It smells, stuff like, you understand? Sis, you need to excuse me for a minute, please.
I understand.
Sorry.
Understand. It's fine. It's fine. Beyond beauty, you are very right though. Nature has given us everything we need. It's just
sorry, sis. I have to quickly attend to something.
No problem.
So as I was saying, garlic is one of the underrated that in nature. Sorry, I need to adjust my stand back. So as I was saying, garlic is one of the underrated natural herbs for hypertension we have in Nigeria. It is one of the best. If you're hypertensive, you don't need to give yourself going to buy. Okay, I used to work for one organization. I won't mention their name. We sell drugs. Back then, I think that was around 2015, 2016. I remember some of our customers, they used to have shortness of breath while on transportation, you understand. And when we tell some of them to go for, okay, go and use this thing, they'll be like, they've been using medication from the abroad for in the car, and they've not the same changes. Why would I tell them to use something as little as garlic? You understand? Aside garlic being an antibiotic, yes, it also have I have to be attending to something. Sorry. Aside garlic being an antibiotic, it is also very good for an hypertensive patient, except you have ulcer. If you have ulcer, talk to your doctor or you talk to your herbalist. Let them guide you on how to use it. You understand? Let them guide you on how best to use it. Then, aside that, Ceylon cinnamon is also very, very good spice for an hypertensive patient. Generally for anybody suffering from any health related issue that has to do with cardiovascular stuff, cardiovascular related health issue, Ceylon cinnamon is very good. And I also say, before you use it, talk to a professional, because some of these things, they can cause hazard to your health if you use them the way you are not supposed to. I'll be sincere. Consuming excess of Ceylon cinnamon now can harm you. It will normalize your BP, but can also make it low. That one that they call hypoglycemic. It can also make it low if you are using it in excess. You get it now. So before you use anything DIY, talk to a professional. Let them guide you on how to use it. Now back to the main to the main topic, which is sexual health, how hypertension have what is it called on sexual health. Now, if your blood is not flowing the way it should, no matter what you, except you are using an enhancement is different from something that will just push blood naturally down to your penile area. You get it now? Enhancement will just give you that instant erection. You have an instant erection and you do whatever you want to do, and that also have their own risk. They are not natural. You can't say anything that is natural that will give you that instant erection. No. At least we've been in this business now for a very long time. There's nothing on earth that will give you that is natural, instant erection. Forget about it. If you're having an instant erection after using something, if you're having an instant erection after using a product, trust me, I know this business very well. Trust me, something is inside. It's not natural. You get so I'm sorry, something there inside. Now my sister, you know, something there inside. That's the truth. But if you want something that will work naturally, that will correct whatever in your system that is causing the weak erection, quick ejaculation, low libido, if you want something like that, you have to take care of the root cause of whatever that is stopping the blood from flowing as it should. You understand? And hypertension can cause that. You can't be hypertensive and still want to have a good sex life. You still want to have a good erection. You want to have a high libido. No, it's not done that way. You take care of your hypertension first, or you talk to your herbalist, the person that is formulating your product. You talk to them. You let them understand the fact that you have cardiovascular health related issue. You understand? Aside hypertension, there are a lot of other health issues that are under cardiovascular health. You get it? But I wouldn't want to go to that area now because of time. So you talk to your herbalist first. You explain to them that, yes, it is. You explain to them that you are hypertensive. It's nothing to be ashamed of. It's not a big deal. You talk to them. They know what to formulate for you. They know what to add to your product. So that way, the product will be tackling your hypertension, and it will also be working for your sexual health. You get it now? So telling their what is it called, the herbalist or doctor first that they have hypertension is the first step to getting their sexual health back. Just telling a vendor or a doctor or whatever that I have quick ejaculation, I want something, and you use it, at the end of the day none is working, you come back to them and tell them that their product is not working. No, it's not done that way. So far you are not taking care of the root cause of that weak erection, quick ejaculation, low libido, whatever, you are not going to see any difference, except you are not using 100% herbs. Quote me anywhere. Anything that you're using, if you're hypertensive and it is giving you an instant erection, is not pure.
It's Viagra.
Yeah, I am not mentioning any product name, but trust me, it's not pure. It's not 100% herbs. That I can say. A lot of things happen in this niche of hers. A lot of things. Many vendors, many professionals, they mix a lot of things that will see her no with their product. That's the truth. You get, sis? They mix a lot of things with their products, and these things do cause more hazard to people's health.
That's good.
Yeah, you understand? So they'll go there with one issue, come back with like 3 or 4 other issues. So that is that about that. So the two things that I mentioned, the two herbs that are very common and they are very good for hypertension is Ceylon cinnamon and garlic. And one good thing about garlic now is if you go to any pharmaceutical store, you're going to see garlic capsule. I am in Ibadan. Garlic capsule is sold for 200 naira here per sachet. It's sold for 200 naira. Let's assume you can't use the fresh garlic. You can just go to any pharmaceutical store and get your. You said?
I said they can easily go for the tablets.
Exactly. In fact, there are some that they have reduced their odor, but I would say don't go for the ones that they have reduced their odor. Anything that is over processed, I really do not like them. just get the normal garlic capsule.
But the
It's 200 naira
would
per
have reduced
sachet.
that.
Yes, it's 200 naira per sachet. Be using it, and gradually you are going to even see a difference in your health generally and your sexual health. Because using garlic will push blood down to your penile area without doing much. You wake up in the morning with an early morning erection without doing that's the truth, without doing much. Okay, recently I like to reach out that he's feeling somehow. He's not around. He said he's feeling somehow. I told him to go and get garlic capsule on Amazon. He said I should try and check for him if I'm going to see any link. I was supposed to send it to him, but you know the rules. Send it to some countries a bit hard these days. So I told him to just buy the garlic. He used it. The next day, a guy was like, Auntie, is it manpower that I used? Or that's he said he woke up with an early morning erection without doing anything. You get, aside the antibiotics effect, aside the fact that it will push blood to the penile area, it will help with general wellness. It will push out garlic. You know, this is
so much
this is okay. We have Google. You can just go and spices on Google. Then you go to a professional, ask more questions. Hello, sis.
I'm with you, please.
Okay. Then there's this thing, you know, our lifestyle too. It can contribute to a lot of things. Our lifestyle. If you don't sleep early, it can affect your if you're hypertensive, it can affect you. If you don't eat good food, I'm not talking about by eating different things like chicken, no, I'm not talking. I'm talking about good food that does not have excess salt, excess Maggi. In fact, if you can do away with Maggi, it will be nice. If you are hypertensive, if you can do away with it, it is going to be nice. But if you can't, at least reduce the quantity you consume. Reduce it. Then if you can't be eating this garlic that you're talking about raw, you can use the capsule. You can as well get garlic and include it in your meals and eat.
That's why sorry, please.
Alright, sis. So even if you can't consume raw garlic, you can just include it in your meal. You can include it in your stew, your vegetables and all. Then eating enough vegetables if you are hypertensive or if you have any cardiovascular related issues is really, really important. Stuff like beetroot is going to help you too. But the main thing that is very common and it will be easy for you to access, Ceylon cinnamon and garlic. Those two herbs, they are very common. And I have said
beetroot is everywhere.
Not really common in my own vicinity here. It is very hard for me to see.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So it might be like that for someone else too.
I'm close to myself, so it's easy for me to say that it's common.
Okay, so it is not common everywhere. But those two things, Ceylon cinnamon and cinnamon is of two types. So there's cassia and there's Ceylon. Please don't use cassia without any without anybody supervising you. I beg, don't use it.
Don't. Please don't try.
It is so harsh, and the rate at which it will drop your BPA.
You know,
oh madam,
when something goes from 0 to 100,
on you. So don't use it without someone guiding you. I'll say go for Ceylon cinnamon. While at itself, talk to someone that is a professional. You don't just use
Ceylon cinnamon. Let me try and do a bit of the differential explanation. You see the cassia cinnamon. The sticks are very hard. It's a bit tough to break.
Yeah.
And the rolls are not much. The folds are not much. It will just be like a cough on the
okay.
But
what about if it is convert to powder?
Ma?
What about if it has been converted to powder?
That's another thing.
You know, if
It's converted to powder, I think the cassia
difference.
cinnamon is a bit more brownish.
Exactly. Not a bit more brown. It is brownish than the other one is lighter.
It is very dark.
The other one is
a dark brown.
Lighter. Yes. The other one is lighter in color.
Very light brown. More like a carton color.
Exactly. Even the taste. The other one is ash. The other one is sweet. Cassia is ash. Cassia is ash. Ceylon is slightly sweet. But then the best thing for anybody to do is reach out to a professional. Let them guide you. The worst that could happen, they will charge for a consultation fee. That is not bad. They are charging for their time. You understand? Let them guide you on what to use. The core of this whole conversation is that if you are hypertensive and you want a good sexual life as a man, you want a good erection, you want to cure your weak ejaculation, low libido, whatever. The first thing you should check if you are not hypertensive. Then it is very important. You know, in Nigeria we don't take something serious. It is very important to be checking your BP. Hypertension is a silent killer. Not be everybody one swallow. No, they want yourself. Before you take care of your spiritual life, I beg they take care of physical life first. You understand? You're not taking care of your physical life, and you're saying I want pack in color funny. They want yourself. Hypertension is a silent killer. Hypertension can end anybody anywhere. You understand? And these things they don't just happen. Things that they call chronic disease, they don't just wake up Sunday and happen. You understand? They happen gradually. So if you are checking, you know what to do, how to control them, what to hit. Any lifestyle that you think might be triggering the stuff, you stop it. But if you are not checking, different machines to do checkup.
I remember one time I went to General Hospital, Tagada. I was sick then. I complained that I was feeling some kind of lump on this side. So I went to General Hospital. So they took my vitals and all of that. Then the woman next to me, all these ego people. So that woman came with her very small daughter. She sat down on the chair. She was looking at you. Now she was come hospital by herself. Nobody said they carry her home. This woman's BP was reading 180 over something.
Imagine.
180. I'm telling you. They had to start asking her that, is she okay? She was not feeling anything. They had to just give her a bed rest. So even when you have blood pressure, if you are not checking it, there's no way you are going to know that you are actually having blood pressure. So you need to check. Some people will be like that we just overlook here. Okay, I've met a lot of people that will be like, me, I'm slim now. I'm not on the big side. How can I have cholesterol? On the long run, they will get to the hospital. They will check their cholesterol. Cholesterol level is not there.
BMI will be high,
or how slim you are. Cholesterol don't know anybody's face. That is not even a determinant as to weighing it.
And the annoying thing, the annoying thing about this whole thing, when you are advising them to go for checkup, they will be like, Baba lives in here now. What does that have to do with kini?
You are supposed to be Irene Road now. Me looking at their eyes like
they'll be like kini yala boni she pẹ̀lú doctor kilo ni she pẹ̀lú kin lọ she checkup. Sometimes when I even list the tests that they need to do, they'll be like mi ò wá hospital now ọ̀dọ̀ yala gboni mo ani ẹ máa wọ́n ara yín. When you are ready to go through the normal procedure, let me know. There's no amount of money you are going to pay me to ma la mi lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ ńbẹ̀ yẹn. So when you are ready to go through the normal procedure, you can come back. Shall understand? Because Giving them some things is just like picking your cut to my waste over one, my harm when they are not going through the normal procedure. Why will you tell me, oh, she share last January to December, oh, they want to check BPA? Really? It don't enter BP machine gone. Even if you cannot go to a pharmaceutical store and check, it's just in some pharmaceutical stores it's 500 naira, less than 500 naira. You're going out every day, stressing yourself, and you're not checking your BP. Then some of them will sleep one day. Seriously, some little things I can avoid. Then some of them, when they have when they notice that they have hypertension and they will now call me first. They won't pass desert water, pass we lost one man some years ago. They told me he's hypertensive and they mentioned that they are giving him drip. And I asked, what is the name of what is the content of whatever they are giving him? They mentioned it. I told them this thing will only worsen his case. Then someone said, what do I know? But now. Kilo coin. It is not even up to 3 hours. They came back with right? But there are things that when you do them properly, the person might last longer.
Yes.
I understand. I told the woman, the wife that day, that stuff that you mentioned that they are giving him is not supposed to be given to someone that is hypertensive. Okay, let's assume you want to use a medical professional to attend to him. Go to the hospital. Let them do this thing the proper way, but no, one pass it. And that's a lot, but what I know. You know, they believe Abalis are dumb people. They don't really have sense. We don't read, we don't go to school. You get, we don't read, we don't go to school. We learn those things from our forefathers. So what do we know? It's not even up to 3 hours, and they lose the man before they could get to hospital or to give up. I told the woman it was what they gave him that triggered the stuff beyond control. You get it now? Okay, let's not assume you're hypertensive. Okay, you don't want to use the natural method. You have been on medication, it's not working, or you notice it's getting worse, or you're having shortness of breath, stuff like that. Go to the hospital. Let them take proper care of you. Don't go and call one in Yalabisi to come and pass. Hey, sometimes I love man for a sign that go through the proper channel. Let them attend to you. Then, in the process of all these things, because it is mostly men that are insecure about their sorry about that, men that they are insecure about their sexual health. So when they notice that their hypertension is affecting their sexual wellness, they tend to be trying different things, different drugs. In the process, some of them it's not because of anything, no. It's because what they use is not natural. Many of them use all of these things. We know what is inside. We know against our kidney, but I know what is inside. There's difference between someone that wants to just make money, and there's difference between someone that do not even have.
About it, we tell you. I saw one between us.
This is a profession I cannot leave.
I have to give the person the analysis of what they put into these stuffs that makes them really hard unnecessarily. Honestly, I couldn't help it though.
This is a profession I cannot leave. This is a profession I am born into, and this is a profession I am going to continue for the rest of my life. You understand? And so there's difference between someone that just wants to make money. That person will never tell you the truth. They are here for the money. But those that I want also won't really care. Again, one back.
People don't like the truth.
One like àwọn tó ń sòótọ́ fún wọn. Wọ́n kàn fẹ́ nìkan tó máa parọ́ fún wọn. If you are hypertensive, let them take care of that first before you use manpower. Aside hypertension, if you are diabetic, let them take care of that. Mo mọ̀ pé medically wọ́n ní pé kò sí cure fáwọn kankan, but in herbalism, forget it. Even HIV, one might reduce viral load. We have a lot of herbs that will reduce your viral load.
Even those things that they actually say there's no treatment for them, you can manage it.
You
in a way that
can.
Maybe
you can in a way that you live healthy.
But even if you are going to last one more year, being a carrier of that disease, you can actually extend
3, 4, 5. Extend your lifespan. Sure, understand. So if you have any health issues, taking care of your sexual health, because ìgbádùn sexy ayọ̀tọ̀, ìgbádùn pé kí ìwọ gangan fún rẹ wà lálàáfíà. And in the process of these men trying to satisfy their young wives, because that's my record. Many of them have young wives. In the process of them trying to satisfy their young wives, they go for different drugs, Viagra, whatever they start consuming. And at the end of the day, many of them, it's either they have an attack, it's either they die at the spot, whatever. So what that?
It's not the girl's fault.
What did you say, sis?
But then the girl will suffer. I said, and it will not be the girl's fault.
It's not the girl's fault. It is the men trying to satisfy their should I say their ego of satisfying their women. And life is beyond that, though. Life is beyond sex. Fine, it's part of us. It's part of what God created.
We are just talking about. When we are done on this live, I'm coming to WhatsApp. I want to come and do one apropos with you.
Okay, no problem. So life is beyond just having sex. You understand? Life is beyond that. Take care of your own health first. When you are healthy naturally, you are going to wake up with a good erection. When you are healthy, you will not have quick ejaculation. You will not have weak erection. You get it? Watch what you eat. Don't just eat anyhow. Watch your lifestyle. Then, whatever that is prescribed to you,
please, let me chip in this. There's this when we talk about eat healthy, make sure you are maintaining a healthy balance and a healthy lifestyle. There's this myth that we all picture in our heads that you need to be rich before you eat healthy.
No.
Yeah. No.
Yesterday.
Being wealthy has nothing to do with you eating good food or taking care of your health. Just look at this garlic we just talked about now. A tablet of garlic, a pack of it, like you said, is 200 naira.
200 naira. A whole pack of 10 is 2,000.
A whole pack of 10, and that will last you 10 days. 200 naira will last you 10 days. So where is this coming from? That we all assume,
you must be rich.
No.
Oh.
It doesn't have to be about you being healthy.
Yesterday, I felt I need to detoxify. Your food can actually be your medicine. Shall understand? Okay. I felt I need to detoxify. Mo feel pé mi ò fúyẹ́ dáadáa nílẹ̀. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ mímí àbí market woman. So tí bá ti rìn tí mo rí pé ìrìn yẹn no. So when I went to market the other day, I bought scent leaf, I bought ugu, I bought some other herbs, some other vegetables too. Then I bought materials for a black soup. So after eating that black soup yesterday, this morning I went to White House conveniently and pushed out some things. And afterwards, mo jáde, mo rí bí ara mi bó ṣe light. Èló ni mo fi ṣe black soup. I guess the point is missing. Èló ni mo fẹ́ fi ra àwọn ewébẹ̀ kékèké yẹn lọ́jà láti jẹ. She understand me? Many of these things that we neglect. Many of these things that we neglect are actually what. Okay, someone reached out yesterday that she has not been able to go to White House for sometimes that feel okay, go and buy orange. Like, oh, le mu ju only 300 naira lo and you feel fine. Conveniently. She said, she wants something really fast. I have something I can give her, but it's quite expensive. Go and get 300 naira stuff and use. She said, no, fast. Okay, I have what I can give you. It's 5,000. I want you. I gave you the easiest thing to do just now. Many of these things, your food can actually be your medicine. You don't have to do much. In fact, as far as see clients after selling the herbs to them, I'll tell them the combinations of food, the normal foods that we eat that can help them. If you are trying to conceive, there are some foods that you can eat that will help you. If you're hypertensive,
I do that a lot too. I'll still send some. If you're hypertensive,
there are things you can do that will help you. If you're diabetic, there are foods that you can eat that will help you. There are different alternatives to swallow. There are different local alternatives to swallows. You don't need to go and buy all the package. Our local food that you can blend and turn to your swallow, and you'll be very okay with your system. But no, they believe everything that has been packaged. You understand? But the core of this conversation, is the two most important herbs that we have mentioned: garlic and Ceylon cinnamon. If you're hypertensive, please, I would say get these two things. Reach out to my sister, Princess Taiba. She'll guide you on how to use it. Forget this gentle face. So she shall be this work, no be small. She shall be the work, no be small. With my full chest, at the top. With my full chest at the top, she shall be the work, no be small. You can reach out to you can reach out to her after getting those two things. She'll guide you on how to use it. You get 10. Please be going at least once in a month to check your BP and your BMI. It is very, very important. Even if you are not checking, there are other things that you need to check, or we are not checking it. When was the last time any of us go to
like this BMI that you mentioned now? Me now, I am overweight. When I tell people that I am overweight, that I'm trying to lose weight, they'll be like, but you're tall now. How can you be overweight? I say, they play.
They play.
They play. I'm not going to check.
Just they play. And one good thing, garlic and Ceylon cinnamon can actually help with your BMI. You know, when you take garlic, Ceylon cinnamon for 24 hours, let's say you check your BMI this morning and they said it's high, just take Ceylon cinnamon for 24 hours, go back the next day to check. It will have reduced by 20%. It will have reduced by 20%. You can quote me anywhere. Check different research.
That's I have in the house. I don't want to buy it down.
So it will reduce it by 20%. So if anyone is having BMI issue, if anyone is having hypertension, please. You see that hypertension, it's a silent killer. After all the stress of making money, after gathering the money, the best thing for you is to be healthy to enjoy the money. If you are not healthy to enjoy the money, so what's all the stress for? What's all the stress for? So, sis, I'll be rounding up very soon because I have 4 customers waiting for me already. So
can
if
imagine.
anybody is there anyone that have questions so I can attend to the question before I leave? Maybe you should check is there anyone that have
If you have
questions?
questions, please drop your questions so it can be treated before we go.
Okay,
We'll be
see, someone
rounding
is
up now. I
asking
don't want
if they can have a private chat with you. I think you should respond to the person.
I replied him. I said he should please send a message.
Okay. Since I don't think
Because
there
I
is
saw
any
the person
question.
sent me a request on the video before. So
Yes, Gloss Beauty, she said nature has given us everything we need. Yes, nature actually blessed us with everything we need. The other day that I traveled to Abeokuta, I saw different herbs growing on the rocks. So I was explaining to my tour guide. The guy was really interested in herbs. Yes, I was explaining to him this thing works for this thing works for this. Every single herbs on that rock, they have their benefits.
I their own
And people are,
benefits.
yes, and people are stepping on them daily. They don't know what they are used for. In fact, I saw like 5 different fertility herbs that are not common on the rock. Like the herbs are not common. We hardly see them around.
I think I saw one. I watched one of the videos where you plucked one actually.
Really? Yes, I have. I
Yeah.
don't think I really don't know if I have uploaded the videos, but I saw a lot of herbs there that are very good for
I think one.
fertility issues, especially for women. A lot that we hardly see around. I showed the guy. The guy was, oh, so this thing is useful. It has been here
Don't
for a
worry.
very long time.
We'll come up again another time to talk about fertility. You know that one is a very broad topic. So let's just fix another day for it.
So I don't think there is any questions, sis. So I think on this note,
Yes,
I will have to go. Thank you very much for trusting me. Thank you
so
for
much for coming. I
inviting
really
me.
appreciate
I
it.
really
I don't take it for
appreciate.
granted. Thank you.
Love you.
Thank you so much.
All
Love
right,
you
sis.
too. Mwah.
Bye-bye.
Bye. So guys, thank you to everyone that stayed all through the live video. I really appreciate you guys. The short and long of the whole video is about hypertension and its hazard on sexual health, which is majorly for when we talk about sexual health, it affects the men more than the woman, and that's the reality. Because for men, the major thing they need when it comes to their erectile stuff is blood flow into the penile area. When there's enough blood flow in the penile area, you are good as a man. And just like she did mention, I used to tell people everything is a process. When you have erectile issues, you just have to go through that process of getting rid of whatever it is that is the major cause affecting whatever is wrong with you. If you're buying all those small drinks and all of that, trying to use them to give you that instant key, they are not good for you. The kind of content they put into the stores, when you are able to know what you are taking into your system, it will just be making you unnecessarily active. That's how it's supposed to be. This thing should be mild. It should be a process that will be taking you through. So the short and long of the whole talk we have been having all day is garlic and Ceylon cinnamon. These two things, they are stuffs you should never joke with. If you know the kind of benefits they give to your system, you'll be really thankful. But you really have to be careful. And if you know you want to use these two apps, please DM me so I can tell you in what quantity to mix. Don't just go and buy. You now say, okay, I bought 500 naira garlic and I bought 500 naira cinnamon. No, that's not how it works. It doesn't work that way. Don't mix it that way. You are not, or you are never going to mix them in equal proportion. No, please don't. So you still have to seek an advice before you use these two apps. I wish everyone all the best. I wish everyone best of luck. I pray that we will never have any cause to have health issues, because trust me, when you have good health, you don't know what God has done for you. Good health is very much underrated. Not even in this economy that we live in now. Everyone should just pray for good health. I wish everyone the best, and I wish you a very lovely week ahead. I'm going to round up here, and I'm going to call it a night. Bye, guys. I love you all. I want the best for everyone. So if you have any other questions, maybe if you watch the video later and you would like to ask me something, or you want to talk about something, I'm very much available. Just send me a DM or just click link on my bio to come to my WhatsApp. I'll always attend to whatever questions anybody has. Take care of yourself, guys. I love you. Mr. Chike, I see you. You're just coming. I wish you a blessed week ahead. Don't stress yourself too much. My regards to your family. Bye, guys. Take care.